Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Yoga with Deena. Please do subscribe, like, and hit the bell. Here we are for another 20-minute free yoga video. Today we're going to focus on heart opening, back bending. It is the full moon right now. As I'm recording this, it's the full moon. It's the egg moon, also known as the pink moon. And of course, it's also Passover, and it is Easter. It's actually Easter Sunday. I'm recording this on Easter Sunday, so I wanted to shout out to anybody celebrating Easter or Passover, and the full moon is out there. You don't have to celebrate anything, to take a look, notice the full moon, take a peek. And you can actually start to focus on the full moon every 4 weeks or so and see if you can kind of be see if you can be not in line with it, but if you can notice it and what am I trying to say? In sync, sort of see if your body will be able to get in sync with the full moon. And when it's a full moon, we talk about releasing things that are no longer serving you, and when it's a new moon, we talk about setting our intentions for new things we wish to come to us. So today it's this beautiful full moon, so that's what we're doing today. We're going to be releasing things. I'm in my beautiful new space. This is where I teach. I co-own a studio called Simply Yoga with my friend Steph. This is in Belmont, Massachusetts, so of course we'd love for you to come to class. I'm going to continue to offer my little videos on YouTube, but now I have this beautiful place where I can record. I don't have to be in my office space at home. So that's what this is. Again, this is Simply Yoga in Belmont. Okay? So today we're going to start out on the mat. Make sure you have a strap within reach. You can also start in supported back bend. I'll put a link for supported back bend down below. We're going to be doing some heart opening, so I want to just get right into it. So come into your downward facing dog once you're ready, once you've moved, perhaps once you've done a little bit of the supported back bend. So just come into your downward dog. And as you come into your first downward dog of the day, allow yourself to maybe just be nice and gentle. You can walk out your dog. You can pedal it out. Maybe you shake your head side to side a little bit. I have allergies, so I feel like I'm constantly a little bit congested lately, but if you have allergies, also be mindful that your head might feel slightly different. Maybe move a little bit through what I call this ocean wave. So you're just moving a little bit by bending your knees until you can eventually come into a nice and steady downward dog. Separate your fingers on the mat. Your palms are on the ground. Your feet are about hip width apart. Sending your shoulders. See if you can have a nice tall back. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly come forward to high plank. Your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. If you need to walk your feet forward, make sure you are nice and strong. Your hips are about shoulder height, so I don't want you to be here in a banana hammock. Lift up those hips. Engage your core, press your palms into the mat. Maybe walk your feet slightly forward. Take one more inhale. The back of your neck is nice and long. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your knees, untuck your toes, slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Your forehead is on the mat. Your hands are by your low ribs. Bring your elbows back and now press into all 10 toenails. Maybe you tent your fingertips. Inhale, come up into your baby cobra. Trying not to grip your glutes, so it's really easy to just grip the glutes. It's a big muscle that wants to do all the work. Trying not to grip them. If you can float up a tiny bit higher and begin to breathe with your Ujjayi breath, which is like fogging up the window with your mouth closed. Sounds like a soft rumble at the base of your throat. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, release your forehead, release your knees, let your hands come by your sides. Now take your strap into your hands, starting once again from your sacrum, that flat bony surface. Send your elbows back and now press into all 10 toenails. As you inhale, lift up your hands off your back, lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. The back of your neck is nice and long, heavy through all 10 toenails, even the pinkies. Use that strap to help you float up a little bit higher. See if you can engage those small muscles right along your spine, those deep muscles. They're not small, but they're deep muscles right along your spine. Keep your neck long. Your drishti is the tip of your nose. This might not look glamorous, but you're doing hard work. Building that back strength, the shoulder core. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands, place your left cheek on the mat, release your knees, releasing your legs, and any neck tension you might have. Switch to your right cheek on the mat. And then one more time, forehead was in the middle. This time, set the strap aside. Hands are by, your arms are extended. Come into your fingertips on the mat. Your elbows come back and up. Press into all 10 toenails. Then lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. See if you can come up a tiny bit higher using those same muscles we were just working on. Trying not to grip your glutes, so see if you can release those glutes. The back of your neck is long. Maybe your fingertips, your nail tips maybe on the mat. Elbows come back and up. Shoulder blades come closer together. Heavy through all 10 toenails. Maybe you can float up a tiny bit higher. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the mat by your lower ribs. Release your knees. Tuck your toes under. Push up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. You're here once again. Float your right foot up towards the ceiling. Step your foot by your right thumb. Spin your left heel down, heel to heel alignment. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. As you come into your Warrior 1, making sure that you're on the pinky toe side of your left foot. Your right foot is on the mat. One more inhale here. As you exhale, come onto the ball. Oh my gosh. As you exhale, come into the ball of the left foot. Begin to lean forward. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Your left leg is about hip height. See if you can square off your hips. So dropping that left hip. You bring your hands in front of your heart. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bend into the right knee, float your hands to the ground, step your right foot back. Move through your vinyasa to come to downward facing dog. Float your left foot up towards the ceiling, step your foot by your left thumb, spin your right heel down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Squaring off your ribs to the front of the mat. Come into the ball of the right foot. Gently lean forward, Virabhadrasana 3. Now your right foot floats up. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands, step your left foot back. Move through your vinyasa or go straight to downward dog. Now make sure your strap is within reach as we go through this next round. Coming back to downward facing dog if you're not there already. Float your right foot up towards the ceiling, step your foot by your right thumb, spin your left heel down, grab your strap. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your back, starting from that sacrum. Inhale, peel your arms away. And as you exhale, come into the ball of the left foot. Begin to gently lean forward, lean, so you can float that left leg about hip height. Bringing your hands above your head. See if you can use that strap almost like a third leg to help you balance. Take another inhale. Exhale, release the strap, hands to the ground, standing split. Walking your hands towards that right ankle. And as you exhale, bend into the right knee, let your left foot come to the ground. Step your right foot back, lower halfway. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Float your left foot up towards the ceiling. Step your foot by your left thumb. Spin your right heel down. Grab your strap. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your back, starting from your sacrum. Inhale, peel your arms away. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Begin to lean. So you can float that right leg about hip height. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hands, release your strap. Point the foot of your right foot up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bend into the left knee, release. Left foot to the back. Move through your vinyasa. And you can always just skip and go straight to downward dog. So you always have the option of skipping. Come onto your knees, onto your shins. You can take a child's pose if you'd like at this point. Otherwise, grab your strap. So we're going to practice Ustrasana with the strap. So Ustrasana can be practiced in multiple ways. I like to use a strap because it allows me to really open up my heart, open up my chest. So the strap goes into your hands, of course, from your sacrum. Elbows come back and up. So I'm going to show you first and then we'll do it. So I'm going to show you But first your hips move forward. You bring your hands away from your back. And then maybe you can reach the backs of your heels. And maybe you can drop your head. So that's what it looks like. Now we're going to do it together, making sure that your feet, your knees are about hip width apart, so everything is stacked. So you have your shoulders, of course, you have your hips and your knees, and your feet are also not touching. Your feet are also parallel with one another, right? So you have everything is stacked, okay? And this is how it looks from the back. You have your strap at your sacrum, elbows come back and up, and then you peel away. And then you're going to do your back bend. Okay? So now all the angles, we're going to do it from here. We're going to do it together. So come on up onto your shins. Grab your strap. Elbows come back and up. Inhale, peel your arms away. And as you exhale, come back. Send your hips forward. Imagine there's an imaginary wall. You're trying to reach with your hip bones. Maybe you drop your head. Trying to continue to send your hips forward. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, gently come on up. Release that strap, bring your knees together. Sit back on your heels. We always just want to take a moment in between. I'm going to wrap this up. We'll take you down to the mat for your Shavasana. Before we get to the mat, before you go to your Shavasanas, come onto your seat. And your shins are parallel to the ground, coming into Navasana. Taking inhale. Exhale, lower halfway to Ardha. Crisscross your ankles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a gentle squeeze. Rock a bit from side to side. And then hold on to the bottoms of your feet as you rock side to side in Happy Baby. Drop your knees to the left with your left hand on top. Gaze to the right. Close your eyes. Switch to the other side, dropping your knees to the right, right hand on top. Gaze to the left. If you feel a crack, that's all good. Now come back to the middle. I'm going to give you an option to take a supported back bend as you do your Shavasana. So this is what I would do for a final heart opening move. Grab your first block, which is on medium height, and then take your second block, which is on high height, making sure both blocks are nice and straight, upright. You can either keep your legs extended or you can do Supta Baddha Konasana. Place a blanket over your belly. Maybe you open it all the way up. So you're Cover yourself up. Allow your palms to face the ceiling. Close your eyes. Rest deeply. Shavasana. Stay in your Shavasana for about 5 minutes. Thanks so much for practicing. Have a great day. Thanks so much for practicing. Have a great day. Namaste.